Coach Moser, Porter, you had 11 turnovers in the first half and 1 in the second. What did you think changed offensively?
I think that's the narrative of this team. It was better winning basketball. When you cut your turnovers down, and it's been a theme for us these last 2 days. We had like an old school company mission statement. We need to play better winning basketball to win games. And I thought, we had 11 at the first half, and we talked about it. How many were on just dribbling too deep and they really took care of it in the second half. Just way more of an urgency. I thought Jeremiah had 0 in the second half and he had the ball in his hand a ton. And also get 9 rebounds, 8 assists, no turnovers, 2 steals. I thought Jalen being able to draw fouls. Jalen Moore drew 8 fouls. He's hard when he gets an angle like that. And he just, but the understatement of the year is how bad we needed that. And to get that narrative of getting the first one out of the way and getting our confidence back up and to play winning basketball. So that's what you're going to have tons of opportunities in the league. We needed to log in that first one, and so we could move forward. And but there's reasons why you win, and we had so many more shot attempts. We shot 59%. So that's all those possessions that you didn't turn it over. We got chances to score, and that's winning basketball.
Forsythe's big three that came off. What did that do for the team to fire?
I think they all know Dayton's energy. Last game he brought us energy, but for him to knock that down, it was just like it's fun to see him how excited they are for him because how hard he plays. Our bench had 6 threes. Dayton had 1, Kobe had 4, and Luke Norweather came in and got it. So everybody contributed when we needed it, and it was just better winning basketball in the second half of taking care of it.
Not just that 3-pointer, but Jalen's block and then to have the wherewithal to save it on the other end and set that up.
That's winning basketball, like just finding ways to make winning plays. That was a winning play, and I just think when your margin for error is small, like it's been in 3 of the 4 of these games, that you've got to take care of it. You got to make good, sound plays. I think in the first half we had 1 or 2 like pick sixes where we turned it over and just led to a quick layup. But in the second half we didn't have any of those, and that just means so much to to win games like that.
Porter, you mentioned Jalen getting to the free throw line, 11 attempts for him today. Seems like the last couple games, that second half against Texas today, he's really aggressive offensively, especially getting the line. Just how much has the team kind of needed him to be aggressive offensively?
So much. When you're going towards the rim and you get more calls than avoiding it. When you avoid it, then you don't get into the guy's body. I think he's really turning the corner, literally turning the corner, and getting angles which by rules are fouls. And he's just been so much more physical. He's finished in there through contact, and I thought that was huge because I think Royals is terrific. He's really hard to guard. He reminded me of another SEC player that I coached against in the NCAA tournament at Tennessee, Grant Williams. And how thick Grant Williams was and how hard it was to get around him. And our guys were saying when Royals posted up, it was hard to get around him. I mean, he's very, very good. And I thought Jalen's aggressive offense was a side narrative of drawing fouls with that.
Porter, how tough were Thursday and Friday?
Tough. It was tough. It was. You're going to have in this profession, low points. And I told our guys, the last 15 minutes of that game, and then after the practice on the next day, so a lot of times we don't go live. We went live. We went live and guarded, and we wanted to get that taste out of our mouth. And I said, on a weird way, I'm more encouraged right now because we didn't coach effort, we didn't coach energy, we coached execution, we coached different things, and the guys responded. We were all miserable. Everybody was miserable. I mean, I can't tell you this. Part of what we do, we're in that arena in the world of this college sports, and it was a really hard low point that game walking off that floor, and so the guys stayed together. We believe we just needed that. We needed that. That narrative get over with. We got an SEC win. Let's go. Let's start stacking wins. Let's start playing better, so we can stack wins. And really huge Thursday and Friday.
Or second game in a row that you've gone with Kobe off the bench. Obviously the 4 big 3-pointers today, but how have you seen him adjust to that role after starting pretty much all season?
Well, I thought he produced. You know, I thought he came in, and it gives you a chance to, when you bring in off two fears, you got another chance at him coming in to get another primary ball handler in there. Because sometimes when we started him, not to say I won't do it again, but you got 3 ball handlers in there, and 2 of them don't have it. You know, and I just think the rotations are better. We start bigger. It's really been hard starting, you know, bigger. So we'll see. And the thing that you heard me say it a lot last year, and I'm creating that narrative again this year to Glenn and Kobe, and we got 7 starters. Those guys have started a lot of games in college basketball. It's a shift. I almost want to use that word. It's your shift, not you're a sub. Some people say, I don't know why people think the word sub is bad, all right, but it's not. It is. It's part of basketball. So I'm trying to say your shift. Your shift's just second shift. And some people ask me about Mo coming off the bench. I'm like, man, if Mo comes in the 35-minute mark, now he has 35 minutes to get 5 fouls. It's a math equation.
Porter, how do you look at this week with no midweek game? Do you worry about it throwing off the rhythm at all, or is it kind of like, okay, we need this to kind of savor this and build off of it?
A little both. I mean, mentally and physically, you need it. I'll be honest. Big 12, we didn't have it. Missouri Valley didn't have it, so I haven't had a bye week. I mean, I'm kind of like, I'll probably end up, we're going to give a handful of days off, let them get it. But I can just tell you this team needed this bad. We need this bad. We'll figure out this week. I know we got Arkansas next, and we'll have to figure out a way with that. But it's great when the narrative, when now you can really feed into, hey man, we played better winning basketball. That's why we won. And we had contributions for a lot of guys on their shift change. On their shift, they came in and produced.